Luckily, it's time to talk about Bollywood before things get a little too creepy for me. Let's head into Bollywood breakdown now.
So, what's going on in Bollywood?
Let me tell you. Today in Bollywood, Twinkle Khanna had something epic to say when she was asked if she was a feminist. She had posted some tweets. One of them being, she said, after reading the book, a lot of journalists asked me with great trepidation, are you a feminist? Almost as if they were trying to see if she was either a Satanist or a Justin Bieber fan.
Now, this is straight out of her tweets. She's so funny. She's actually Akshay Kumar's wife, but I actually have a couple of other tweets that she said. She said exactly this: menstruating does not cause pickles to spoil, temples to collapse, or food to rot, though it would be nice to infect the male population with this curse for a couple of months to see how they would handle it. And she also, when asked, someone tweeted her saying, why is your name still Twinkle Khanna and not, why didn't she take her husband Akshay Kumar's last name? So she responded to him with hashtag married not branded. I love that. And then lastly, she also said women are trying very hard to find their place in the world, which was a man's world anyway. And unfortunately, men had the keys and locked us in the cage, and now we're finding ways to wiggle out so they get upset by this. You know, when we wiggle out of the cage that men have set for us.
I completely agree, and I am all for every single one of her tweets. They are hilarious.
So did she say that she's a feminist?
Yeah,
I think the tweets
she did. And you know, her Twitter handle is Mrs. Funnybones. That's just so funny. Like, Akshay Kumar would have married somebody like this. It's so funny. I love it. But I
do have a question though. Yes. Was her legal birth name Twinkle?
I don't know. It could be a state. It could. Okay.
That's a name. I know many twinkles.
Do you also know many little stars?
Little stars, I swear. I do know twinkles.
That I don't know, but I mean, she did keep her. I believe she was an actress, and now she is an interior designer, something of the sort, or maybe fashion design. But she keeps her stage name as Twinkle Khanna, not Twinkle Khanna Kumar, or not Twinkle Kumar or anything.
Yeah.
Which is different from a lot of Bollywood actresses, and it's different. Like what she's saying. First off, she does it in such good humor, and it's so different from what a lot of Bollywood actresses or actors have said so far. So what do you guys think about that?
I think that she's awesome for saying all of those things because it's true. A lot more Bollywood actresses should feel more empowered and should spread the message that women can do anything because they're a good example of them doing anything. Yeah. They can, I agree with the married not branded because a lot of people feel like just because you're married you can't have a career or you can't be in the public eye or you're just your husband's.
You're just a shadow at that point. You know, in your husband's
like
shadow.
You're owned by your husband's last name almost. You could say that. Like you're categorized into that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I just hope that when she does these things and she, the tweets and everything, it's great. But I just hope that men or the public or the media are listening because it's very easy to just be like, oh, she's so funny, or she's just, it's a funny comment. You know how funny she phrased it? But it's like, no, what's the message behind that? Let's take a step back and realize that what she's saying, yes, funny, so true and very relatable. And I just hope that there are other people, especially in India and in the entertainment industry, that feel that way too, versus the alternative where it's just like, oh, she's just, it's just saying things just to be funny.
Yeah, right. I do agree with that.
Yeah, there's a strong, powerful message behind that. But in other news, Indian Siri is absolutely hilarious and the biggest troll ever. But let's move it over to Rav to tell us more about it.
Oh my gosh, I love Indian Siri. So Indian Siri has a huge affinity towards Jadoo the alien from Koi Mil Gaya. I don't know why. If you ask her what her favorite movie is, like literally the Indian Siri will respond, "Oh, I don't have a favorite movie, but you know, if I had to list one, it would be Koi Mil Gaya." And then you ask her who's her favorite actor, and she would be like, "Oh, I don't have a favorite actor, but if you were to ask me, it would be Jadoo the Alien." And I was like, "What the heck?" And
That's
then
a little
What's
creepy.
what's Indian Siri? Like, it's
like
Siri,
literally,
but in
like
India?
here's an example.
Yeah, how do we
If
get
you
it?
if you ask, I would love
Is
for
she
you
here
guys
right
to
now?
get it.
Is she in this room right now?
She might be watching us. Anyways, if you
Is that
ask
too
her
sus
like
for
a
us?
tongue twister, she'll say it in Hindi. She'll say "kacha papad pakka papad" instead of like "how much wood did
I
it
know,
wood chuck chuck wood." So it's like I love it. That's so she caters to their pop culture, I guess. Does she speak in Hindi? Probably if you have the settings right. But out of the tweets that I saw, screenshots of her conversations, she was actually speaking in English.
That's
Okay,
really
very
cool.
cool.
How
I
do we
like
get
it.
that?
Download it, girl.
I think.
All right.
But I have one more thing before we wrap up the
Yes.
breakdown. I know that this is a little out, but we've had a death in India. Jayalalitha, who was a huge politician, Prime Minister of Tamil Nadu, died last week, passed away from like complications from a cardiac arrest. And I just wanted to talk about this really quick because she although there was a lot of there was a lot of stuff about her, keeping assets of money and showing off her wealth as a minister, even though you're not supposed to actually get paid that much, and then also the fact that there's a little things like that, showing off wealth, and also she was jailed for a couple days. But minus all that, she had a huge impact on Indian women in politics. She was the first ever chief minister of Tamil Nadu, who's a female. Okay. She actually established an all-women police station. She helped create 30% more jobs for females, especially in like I think within like libraries and all female libraries and things like that. Just to be able to have someone who started out as an actress and a dancer, and then she had, I think rumor has it that she had an affair with another actor who also turned politician. But the fact that she wasn't stuck in that shadow of that, and she pulled herself out kind of thing, and she became this huge icon. People call her Amma, which means mother in Tamil, and people would just literally go and like hug her just because it just felt like that
She was a mother figure.
a mother figure. And people in Madras are just in Chennai, they have stopped working. My parents are actually there right now, and they tried to get into the city they had to go back to Bangalore within one day because nothing was open. So I just wanted to just mention that R.I.P. J-Lo.
Well,
Yes.
that was very nice of you to share. That is all that we have for Bollywood Breakdown. And now let's head into a quick break. Be sure to follow us on our social media so you can dull the pain of these horrible commercials.
Scrolls.
Today I have an absolutely bone-chilling mystery of the Sally House. Ooh, it's known to be one of America's most haunted locations. And whether it's haunted by many, many ghosts or demons, nobody knows. But I